Chapter 6, Section 1, Lines and Angles. We have 11 questions, so we'll start answering question number 1. Okay, the figure below shows two lines. Okay, this is line number 1 and this is line number 2, S and T. Okay, this is line S and this is line T. They intersect at point B, and this is the intersection point, which is B. Okay, part A, which of the following points are collinear? Okay, collinear. What does it mean, collinear? Collinear says that 3 points are in the same line. That means I have point A, point B, point C, for example. If they are in the same line, I would say these points are collinear. So let's see the options which we have here, and the question asks for 2 correct options. Okay, option 1, point C, point E, and point D. Oh, okay. This is point C, this is point D, and this is point E. They are not in the same line, so this option is not correct. Okay, option 2, point A, point B, and point C. Okay, point A, point B, and point C, they are the same line, which line T, so this option is correct. Okay, option 3, point B, point C, and point E. Point B, point C, and point E, they are not in the same line, so this option is not correct. Okay, option 4, point A, point B, and D. Okay, we'll go to the figure. Point A, point B, and point D. They are not in the same line, so not correct. The last option, point D, point E, and point B. Okay, point D, point B, and point E, they are on the same line, which is line S, so this is the correct answer. So these are the correct answers. Okay, part B. Which of the following is a correct way to name line T? Okay, this is the line T. Okay, the line has no ending points, okay, and has arrowheads like this one. I can name this line like here with any name for T, example, any letter T, S, Y, Z, X, or the line, if I have points, I can name it also with points. Like if I have here, this example, I have A, B, C. So I can name it with B, C, and I put a line like this one above the letters and have arrowheads in the both sides. Or I can name it with A, B, the same thing. Or I can name it by A, C. Okay, or opposite, I can name it by C, B. I can name it by B, A. I can name it also with C, A. So all these names describe the line T. Okay, so let's see here. It's asking for select the 3 correct options. So I have 3 right answers here. The first one is BE. Okay, BE. BE, like this. This is not for line T, it's for line S. So it is not the right answer. Okay, DC. Okay, where is DC? DC. It's not a line, so it's not the correct answer. CA. Okay, CA. It's in the line T. That means this is the correct answer. BC. Okay, for the line T also. So the correct answer. And I have BA in line T. So this is the correct answer. Okay. So let's move to question number 2. Okay, question number 2 says consider the figure below. I have this figure. It's a line, have two arrowheads, and through the line there is point A, B, C, D. Okay, so A, B, C, D, these points are in the same line. Okay, so here it's saying which of the following is true. Okay, select 3 correct options. Okay, number 1 says raise BA, okay, and CD, okay, BA, it's moving like this way, BA, and CD, okay, I have CD here, CD are opposite, okay, they are opposite, that's right, but to say it's opposite, they have to have a same endpoint. For example, if I have this line, I have point A, point B, and point C, like this way. Okay? Ray, what does it mean about the ray? The ray, that means it starts with a point and move forward like this one. So this end point, for example, if we call it B, so this is a ray from end point moving to point A. This is a ray. Okay, the opposite one, let's say BC, BC, it's another array, but it has the same points. At this time, I can say that ray BA opposite to ray BC. Okay, here they are opposite, yes, in the different direction, opposite, but they don't have the same endpoint because here it's saying B, which is start PA, PA, okay, and CD, C from here to D, are opposite. Yes, they are opposite, but they don't have the same endpoint. The endpoint for the first ray is B, and the endpoint for the second ray is C. So I cannot. This is not the correct answer. Okay. Now rays CA. Okay, CA. CA. Okay, the C is the endpoint. And BD. Okay, BD. BD. Okay, the endpoint here is B. Are opposite. Okay, yes, they are opposite as they extend in opposite direction. Okay, they are in opposite directions, but again, they don't have the same endpoint. The endpoint for CA is C, and the endpoint for BD is B, so I cannot say they are opposite. Okay, they are opposite direction, but they don't have same endpoint. Okay, let's go for the third option. Raise BC. Okay, where is BC? This is BC. Okay, this direction. And BD. Okay, BD. Okay, two rays are not opposite. That's right. As they extend in the same direction. Yes, they are moving to the same direction. So this is a correct answer. They are not opposite. Okay. Now, raise PA. Okay. PA. This one. And CD. Okay. CD, okay, are not opposite. Why? As they have different endpoints. Okay, for PA, the endpoint for PA is B. Okay, this is the point, and the arrowhead is here. That point starts from B and moving to A. Okay, and here the endpoint is C and moving to D. That means they don't have the same endpoint, which is right answer. Okay, now raise PA. PA, where is the PA? Look, start from B moving to A. So PA and BD. BD are opposite. Okay, they are extends in opposite direction and have the same endpoint. That means this answer is correct. Okay, so from this question, I have to figure something that if I have two rays, okay, having the same endpoint and extend in opposite direction, I would say that these rays are opposite. So that means to say that these rays are opposite, it has to have two options. It's a two requirement. First one has common endpoint or one endpoint or one endpoint. And the other thing is they have to extend in opposite direction. So it has two things. If these two conditions are valid, so I can say it's opposite. If one of them is not valid, I cannot say that this rays is opposite, like what we saw here in this example. Okay? Now let's move to question number 3. Question number 3. Lines S and T and ray R. Okay, this is the line S and T. This is the line T and ray R. Okay, intersect at point O. Okay, there's intersection here at point O, as shown in the figure below. Okay, let's start answering the question. Which of the following is a pair of adjacent angles? Okay, before we start answering these questions, because let's see what is the angle. Okay, the angle is formed by two rays having same endpoint. So if I have ray number 1 and another ray, for example, have the same point, so the angle is formed here. Let's say I have another ray, for example 3, ray 4, this is another angle, this is the right angle. So we'll talk about this later in section 2. It can be like this. I have ray 1, for example, and ray 2 have the same endpoint. This angle is formed. Okay, so the angle is formed when two rays have a common endpoint. Okay. Okay. What is the adjacent angles? And here saying pair of adjacent angles. Pair of adjacent angles, that means there are two angles. So let's say I have ray 1 and ray 2. This is an angle, right? And if I have another ray here, let's say ray 3, and I have this ray 2 with ray 3, this is another angle. So adjacent angles, that means they have a common ray, between the two angles. I can say this is adjacent angles. Okay? So here, let's see in the figure, in this figure, let's see who is adjacent angles. The first angle, this is the symbol of the angle, HOE. Okay, how to see it? H, so we start with HOE. This is angle. Okay? And angle EOG. Okay, let's see it here in the figure. EOG. So this angle 1 and this angle 2. Okay, and this angle, two angles have a common ray. What does it mean? That means this is adjacent angles. So this answer is right. Okay, so let's see. Number 2. DOE, angle DOE. Okay, DOE. Sorry, DOE. This is the angle DOE. Okay, and HOG. HOG. DOE and DOE and HOG, they don't have a common ray. So this option is not correct. Okay, let's see the other one, angle DOH. DOH, this angle. Okay, this is the angle DOH. And angle EOG. EOG. DOH. DOH and EOG. Are they adjusted angle? There is no common ray, so cannot be. This is not the right answer. Okay, HOD. This is HOD, HOD, and DOF, DOF, HOD, and DOF. They have a common ray. That means these two angles are adjacent angles. So this is the correct answer. Okay? Now, let's go to question number B. Which of the following is a pair, that means two, of vertically opposite angles? Vertically opposite angles. Okay. What does it mean, vertically opposite angles? Vertically opposite angles, let's say I have two rays, two lines like this. So when I have two lines intersecting one point, so the opposite angles, this is angle and this is angle, and this is another angle and this is another angle, right? So the opposite angles, that means that these two angles are opposite, vertically opposite angles. See, it's opposite. And these two angles are opposite. So this angle will be opposite to this angle, and this angle is opposite to this angle. This is what does it mean from vertically opposite angles. So let's see here. Now, angle DOF. We'll go here. DOF. Okay, from this one, before seeing the rest of the option, DOF, this angle. What is the opposite angle for this one? DOF. This two lines like this. So that means HOG is the opposite angle for DOF. HOG. That means this is the right answer. Okay. Now, the other option, HOE. 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 Okay. There is no opposite angle because there is no line here to see the opposite. So there is no opposite angle. But let's say what he's saying, HOE with GOF. 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 No, there's not the opposite angle for GOF. The opposite angle for GOF, if you see like this cross, it will be DOH. So this is not the right answer. Okay. Angle DOH. DOH. Okay, what is the opposite angle for DOH? FOG. FOG. Price. Okay, the last option, HOE. HOE. Again, HOE. There is no opposite angle for this one. HOE. EOG. EOG. No, this is not the right. This is not the opposite angle. So this option is not correct. Okay, now part C. Which of the following pairs that means two, of angles form a linear pair? Okay, what is the linear pair? Okay, the linear pair, it means I have one angle, this is the ray 1 and 2, and the other angle share a common ray, and the other rays are in the opposite side or opposite directions. This is a linear pair. So the linear pair again that means I have two angles share a common ray, and the other rays are in the opposite directions. This is a linear pair. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Angle DOF. Go here. DOF. DOF. Okay. What is the linear pair for DOF? Let's see the angle, the other angle which share the common ray have, this is FO, and the other ray opposite direction to this ray, so it will be FOG. So DOF, FOG. Okay, what it say here? DOF with FOE. DOF with FOE. Okay, they are share the common ray, but they are not in the opposite directions. They are not in opposite directions, so this answer is wrong. Okay, DOH. Let's see, DOH. Okay, with GOE. DOH with GOE. They don't have a common ray, so I cannot say it's the wrong answer. Okay, FOD. FOD. This is angle FOD. And GOF. GOF. Okay. FOD or DOF with GOF or FOG. Okay, they have a common ray and the other rays are opposite directions. That means this answer is right. Okay, HOE. 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 Okay. With EOF. EOF. HOE with EOF. They are sharing the same ray and the other rays in the opposite direction. That means this answer is right. Okay, so let's move to other question. Okay, question number 4. Okay, saying here, which of the following is an angle formed from the figure above? Select the 3 correct options. Okay, as we said before, that the angle is formed when two rays have the same endpoint, right? This is the angle. So let's see here. Okay, I have this ray and this ray sharing the same endpoint. So that means this angle, which is, say, angle 1, is angle. Okay, I have also the other GK, which is a ray, and JI is another array, and so this is another angle. I have here also JM and JI, it's another angle. So let's say this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3. Here, this ray with JK, this is another angle. Two rays sharing same point, end point. So this is 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. Okay, let's see which angle. Let's say angle J. Okay, I have KJI. Okay, and this is the end point. So this is right. The angle can be named by, for example, let's take this one. This angle can be named by angle KJI or IJK, or I will name it with the end point, which is J. Or as here, he wrote 1. That means this angle, the name of this angle is angle 1. So this is the naming for the angles. So this angle J, okay, that means this angle J is right. Okay, still I have 2 correct options. Let's see this angle. Angle IKJ. IKJ. It's not an angle. So this is not right. Okay, angle MJI. MJI. This one. Angle number 3. So this is our angle, right? Angle M. Look, M, where is M? M is not end point, right? And M doesn't have array. Array. It's only one array. There is no other array here. So this is not the right answer. It's a point. It's not an end point. Okay. Angle MIJ. MIJ. It's not an angle. Angle 1, which is this one, which is right. So I have 3 options. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's move to to question number 5. Question number 5 says in the figure below, lines X and Y. This is line Y and this is line X intersect at point E. Okay. Which of the following statements are true? Okay. Point A and point E and point C are collinear. Okay, I think we define this collinear in question number 1, which we said that 3 points are in the same line. So let's see here. Point A, point E, and point C, 3 points in the same line, that means are collinear. So this option is right. Okay, points A, E, and D. A, E, and D. A, E, D. Are they in the same line? No. So they are not collinear. Okay, point B, E, and D. B, E, and D. 3 points in the same line, so that means this is the right. So let's see which one of this one. It's only I and 3. Okay, let's go to question number 6. Okay, question number 6. The figure below shows 3 intersecting lines. Okay, I have line L. This is the line L. I have line N and line M. 3 intersecting lines. Okay. Which of the following identifies an angle formed by the intersecting lines L and M? Okay, where is the line L? Okay, this is the line L, and this is the line M. Okay, that means where is the angle? That means the angle is here, 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 right? They are these lines intersecting. So let's see what it will say. Now, angle SRT, angle SRT. Yes, this is the right. Angle RST, angle RST. No, because when line M intersect with line L at end point, there is an end point here, that means it can form the angle, but here it's not related to M. Okay, the point is on line L, but it's not in line M, so this is not the right answer. Angle 3, angle 3 is here. Line M is not intersecting it at this point, so this is the wrong answer. Okay, angle RTS, RTS. Okay, this is the angle here, but actually the angle here is formed between line M and line N, not L and M. So this is the wrong answer. Okay, angle 2. Okay, this is the angle 2. The angle 2 is formed by intersection line M with line N. Line L is not here, so this is the wrong answer also. Okay, so let's go to question number 7. Question number 7. Okay, in the figure below, rays L and M are perpendicular. Perpendicular. What does it mean, perpendicular? Means if the line or ray M and line L are perpendicular, it means that the angle is called a right angle. And the measurement of this angle is 90 degrees. Okay, We'll talk about this in section 2. But if you see, this is the shape of the right angle. And this right angle is there because the two rays are perpendicular to each other. Okay? There is another type of angle. If I have a line M or ray M here and ray L here. So this angle is called acute angle. This is the shape of acute angle. And the measurement of this angle is less than 90 degrees. Okay, that means if this one, so angle 1 is less than 90 degrees. Another type of the angles is this is the ray M and this is the ray L. If you see this angle, it's bigger than 90 degrees. So this angle is called obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Okay? And this angle, for example, if this angle 1, so angle 1 bigger than 90. So these are the three types of angles. You have right angle, you have acute angle, and you have obtuse angle. Okay? So let's see the question here. Which of the following is true? Select the three correct options. Okay. Angle BQS, BQS, PQ. This is the QS. You see? PQS. Okay. So this angle, if you can see, like this angle, which is obtuse angle, which more than 90. So here is saying it's acute angle. Acute angle is like this one. But if you see this shape of this one, it's not acute. So this answer is not correct. Okay. Angle TQB. 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 This angle. Right? Okay, this angle is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, right? Same like this shape. So this answer is correct. Okay, angle BQS. 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 It's right angle, which is 90 degrees like this one. Is this right? No. If you can see, it's obtuse angle. So this answer is wrong. Okay, angle RQS. RQS. This angle RQS. This angle. This angle is acute angle. Like this one. Not obtuse angle. So this is the wrong answer. Okay. Angle RQT. 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 You see this sign? You see this sign? That means this is a right angle. And here it says right. That means it's right. Okay? Now, SQT. 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 Same like this angle, which is acute angle. That means this angle is acute. That means this option is correct. Okay? So let's move to question number 8. Question number 8 says, refer to the diagram below. Okay, we have these two lines. So we have opposite angles. We have opposite angles. And we have here linear pair angles. And also we have this with this one. We also have adjacent angles, right? You remember this when we discussed in previous questions? So anyway, let's see. Which of the following is true? Select all that apply. Okay. Here is saying angle 3 and angle 2 are vertical. Vertical, that means we said before it's vertical, it's like opposite angles. Vertical meaning opposite angles. So angle 3, what is the opposite of angle 3? You see this line, so the opposite is 4, not 2. So this answer is wrong. Okay, angle 2, angle 2, and angle 3 form a linear pair. Okay, what we said about linear pair, that means the two angles have a common ray and the other rays are opposite direction. So let's see. Angle 2, this is the angle 2 and this is the angle 3. So this line is common, this ray is common, right? And the other two rays are in the opposite direction, have the same endpoint, but in opposite direction. That means this answer is right. Okay, angle 2, angle 2, and angle 4 are adjacent. Okay, what we said about the adjacent angle means it have a common ray. So 2 and 4 have the common ray, so it means this answer is correct. Okay, angle 1, angle 2, angle 2, and angle 1, angle 1 form a linear pair. Okay, 2 and 1. There is no common rays, and the other rays are not in the opposite direction. So this answer is wrong. But this answer is what? What is the correct answer for this one? It means angle 2 and angle 1 are vertical or opposite. That means if this one is saying it's vertical or opposite, that means this answer will be right. But now, no, it's saying here a linear pair, which is wrong. Okay? So let's see question number 9. Question number 9 says, refer to the figure below to answer the question. Okay, I have this figure. This is ray OA, OB, OC, OA. Okay. Fill in the blank with the three letters, okay, to identify an angle in the figure that is adjacent to angle DOB. DOB. So this angle. Okay, what is the adjacent to this angle? We said that the adjacent angle means that the two angles share or have a common ray. Okay, this angle. What is the other angle which have the common ray? Okay, this angle, right? Have the common ray. So this angle is what? It's called BOA. BOA. So here will be BOA or AOB. Okay, the angle will be in the middle always. The angle will be in the middle, okay? If we have it letters, so the angle will be in the middle, which is the end point, okay? Let's see question number 10. Question number 10 says, four rays are drawn with a common endpoint O. It means O is a common endpoint. We have ray OW, okay, OW. We have ray OZ. Okay, OZ, OY, OY, and OX. Okay. Here, select the correct option from each drop-down menu to make a statement true. Okay. Angle XOZ. XOZ. Okay, you see this one? Use this dot here. It's like this one. Okay. Okay, this angle appeared to be what? We'll talk about this later. We talked about this before, which is right angle. Right? Okay. Angle WOX. WOX. You see this angle? It's like this one. WOX. So what is this angle? This angle is obtuse, right? Okay. YOZ. YOZ. You see this angle? YOZ. This angle. This one is acute. Okay. ZOW. 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 Same like this one. Also, it's acute. So, right angle, it will be like this one. And this is the shape of right angle. Obtuse angle, it will be like this one. It's more than 90. And acute angle, it will be like this one. Okay? Let's see question number 11. Okay, question number 11. Let's see here. Say lines X, Y, and Z. This is line X. This is line Y. And this is line Z. Intersect pairwise at points L, M, N. L, M, N. Okay. As shown in the figure below. Okay, L is the endpoint for ray LM and LN, N for MN and NL, and M for ML and MN. Okay, now let's see part A. How many line segments line segments are formed by these intersecting lines? Okay, before we answer this question, let's define something. We have something called line, as we know, or straight line. Okay, these two words are the same. It's about a line with no endpoints and have two arrowheads. Okay, this is the line and straight line. This is the shape of the line or straight line. Two arrowheads with no ending point. Okay. For the ray has one ending point, and the other side it has the arrowhead. Let's say this is A. So this is the ray. One ending point, and the other side will be the arrowhead. For line segment, it's a line but having two end points, A and B. Okay, there is no arrowhead in the line segment. There is no arrowhead in the line segment. So the line segment, the line has two end points. Two end points. Okay. So let's see here the question. How many line segments are formed by these intersecting lines? Okay, let's here see. Okay. The first line segment is LN. LN, two ending point. So this is line segment 1. NM, NM, line segment 2. ML, ML, line segment 3. Okay, that means here it has 3 line segments. Okay? Okay, part B. Which of the following is a segment with endpoint L? That means I have to find a segment with endpoint M. Okay, from this figure, he's saying here, select the 2 correct answer. Okay, there's the endpoint L. Okay, and he wants a line segment. What are the line segments? It's LM and LN or NL, ML. One of the endpoints is L, right? So these are the 2 line segments, which is the 2 correct answer. So let's see here. First one is MN, MN. Okay, these are 2 points, endpoints, right? But L is not one of the endpoints, so this answer is wrong. Okay, LN, LN. Okay, L is one of the endpoints, but here, if you see, it has 2 arrowhead. Line segments is a 2 ending point. So this one is wrong. Okay, LN, L, N. Okay, but here there is arrowhead. So this answer is wrong. Here is NL. Where is NL? NL. Yes, L, one of the endpoint. And here, 2 endpoint. That means this answer is right. Okay, LM, LM, okay, endpoint with L, and there is no arrowhead above, so that means this is the right answer also. So these are the 2 answers. Okay.